Welcome back to episode 7 of my Las Palmas playthrough here on YouTube. I'm Raumdeuter, and today we are closing in on the end of the transfer window, the winter transfer window, and we are gonna play Betis away from home. I'm not sure if we're also gonna play Villarreal or we're just gonna do a little bit more transfer business, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. At first I'm gonna show you the results of the Copa del Rey. We got knocked out. I don't mind getting out of the Copa del Rey that much, but the way we did, it was pathetic. We lost at home. Real Sociedad scored only one goal. We couldn't score any, and we really looked bad. We just didn't play well in this game. Only one shot on target in 90 minutes is not enough. Then we went away from home in the league and lost to Deportivo. They had 2 injuries in the game, and still we couldn't really do anything. Only 3 shots on goal this time. Then the second leg of the Copa del Rey, we did a little bit better maybe in terms of shots on goal compared to the first leg, but it was not enough. So I decided to change things up tactically, and you're gonna see those changes very soon. We then beat Levante. It was a lucky win, to be honest. I think this was without the tactical changes, but I want you to see one of the goals. Goals only. First goal is not that impressive. The second one is what I really want you to see. First goal is just a penalty. But then the second goal here, counter-attack. I played Toledo on the right wing. He's just a really fast player, and he brought it into Exposito again. And Exposito, the youngster, with his second goal of the season. Now he is at 2 goals in 3 appearances, and all of those appearances have been from the bench. That's not too bad for someone who is really... He looks like a bad player, to be honest. He looks like a really bad player, but cannot argue with his impact from the bench. I guess you can already see one of the new players that we have here on the bench. So let's get straight to the transfers, the transfer history. So let's talk about the players who left the club first. I sold a few of the players that are just never gonna get anywhere in the teams here. Agone and Nico Gonzalez. They went to some older clubs for almost no money, but their contracts are gonna be up anyway, so why not? They were sitting in the C team here. I've actually listed all of the players, and in case I can get someone who's interested in those kind of players, I'm more than happy to sell them. Then Aitami, I was talking about him earlier. I moved him in. Moved him on. His contract was not gonna expire, but he only made 3 appearances in the entire season and didn't impress at all. He's one of the slowest center backs you're gonna find in this league. So I've moved him on, and now he's playing in the Segunda División, the 2nd division for Girona. It seems like he's doing alright. He's been player of the match in one of the games he played. Almost 1 million euros I could get for him. It's not too bad for a 31-year-old. Then Javi Castellano. He's the guy that didn't want to renew his contract. One of the Castellano twins we have here at the club. And he's really a fairly decent defensive midfielder, but also got the same amount of money for him, almost 1 million euros for someone who is not even gonna be here. He played 6 games, not that impressive. He played 5 the season before and only 1 the season before that, so he's really a fringe player here at the club, if anything. And getting any money for him, I'm more than happy with that. And then our biggest departure, Tana. I've talked about him earlier this season because he was one of the only guys who didn't fit in any social group. And I'm gonna show you that soon. Our goalkeeper is now part of the main of the core social group, so he was the only one who's not in a social group. And I also said that he's not gonna play a game for us again after a pathetic appearance that he made. So I moved him in. 2.4 million euros. That's a lot of money for us. It's a lot of money, and we've used some of it already. I'm happy to was able to bid him off. So then we brought in Timothy Tillman, German, half American, who is playing for Bayern Munich. He made 4 league appearances for them this season, scored a goal. And yeah, he doesn't look too bad. He's just gonna provide some depth for us on the inside forward position on the left side. He can play in central midfield as an attacking player. He can play a little bit deeper in midfield on the left, and he can play on the right hand side as well. So why not bring him on? Why not? He's not that bad. He's nothing special, but I only have to pay. How much do I have to pay? Only have to pay 50% of his wages or something like that, so that's okay. It's a pretty good deal, I think. He might as well be better than Tana already. So then another one who can play on the... I'm gonna use him as a right winger actually. Yes, he is gonna be a right winger for us just because he is really fast. His flair is fairly good, so he's gonna be able to beat his man. What we have to work on here is crossing. You can already see that he is gonna be a right winger and he has to work on crossing. He is fast and pacey. Acceleration 16, pace 16. That's pretty good. It's one of the fastest players in the club. Might even be the fastest in terms of pace. And he is currently valued at almost 2 million euros. I have to pay 90k of loans. He came into Levante this season, only played one game for us, and he actually played a game against us. And I have the optional future fee of 1.3 million euros. That's not too bad. In case he impresses here, he's gonna be someone I want to bring in as a long-term solution. And then our star transfer, Gustavo Gomez, a Paraguayan international, 24 years old, from Milan, on loan here. He looks like a really good centre back option. A really good tackler, high work rate, high aggression, bravery, determination is decent, natural fitness is really good, strong player, good in the air as well, really good all-round central defender. He only played 5 games for them this season, and he came in for 8.5 million euros the season before that from a club in Argentina. So that's, I think it's good business bringing him on. And his contract is going to be up in the summer, so I'm going to try to sign him on a free transfer. And in case he extends his contract at Milan, I'm going to be able to sign him for only 2.9 million euros. Organize the future fee, but we're not going to take advantage of that. Only if... Oh wait, I just noticed this contract is going to expire. What? So he extended his contract? Or I was wrong? All wrong? Okay, so then yeah, we have to pay 2.9 million euros for him, which is a good amount of money for someone who is valued at almost 9 million euros right now. Looks like a good centre back. So let's have a look at... Oh, actually yes, one more thing. We lost a player here in the defensive midfielder position, so I'm trying to bring someone on, and if not, Pedro Vigas can play there, and then maybe Gustavo Gomez is gonna get his chance as a central defender. And I'm also gonna try to bring a backup left back in. Down in Castellanos, getting on a bit. He's 30 years now, and he's the only player for us who can really play there. Of course, we have Navarro, but he's right-footed and not that convincing on the left fullback position. So I'm looking at some options here, and I already tried to bring someone in. Maybe you're gonna see them after we play the next game. So for today's tactic, we're gonna play a more a less aggressive tactic, more counter-attacking, but we're gonna still try to play decent football. We're gonna push a little higher up so we don't invite them too much. We're gonna play more narrowly because I don't like the way we deal with crosses. Our fullbacks don't deal with crosses well, like with the wingers, so I want them to just drop deeper in the midfield, in the central areas of the penalty area, and not try to close down the wingers. Just drop more in the midfield, in the central areas here. That's why we want to play a narrow, and I told the fullbacks to close down much less. Then the anchorman switched to a ball-winning midfielder on defend duty. I'm not sure how that's gonna work out. Just trying a few things, because I think the anchorman might be a little bit too deep and not provide enough cover to win the ball back higher up the pitch. That's just my thinking behind that. And then Vieira is gonna play as a trequartista today. Trequartista because he is a little bit struggling for fitness, and I don't want him to play a role where he has to run a lot or tackle or anything. So this role, as you can see here, close down much less, ease off tackles. He's not gonna do too much defensively, if anything, but he is gonna be our main attacking option. I don't really like playing a playmaker or trequartista there, but we have to try something with him. He's our best player now, I guess. So why not try to give him as much game time and time on the ball as possible. Our new loanees, Gustavo Gomez and Emmanuel Boateng, are gonna sit on the bench today. And Timothy Tillman, he is not sharp for matches yet, so he's gonna play a few matches for our B team first. So let's get on with the match then. Away from home against Betis. Yes, I want to submit a team. Yes, new numbers for our loanees. Let's go. So they are playing a 4-2-3-1 again. Same system they played when you first met them this season. A little bit more attacking than ours probably, at least what the central midfield is concerned. Let's go. I'm gonna drop the speed a little bit down. So they already did a shot. I'm not sure how. Another shot for them. Okay. Kickoff highlight for us. Cagliari can get the ball to Alilovic. Alilovic takes his time, loses the ball anyway, then plays out to Michel. Michel, I'm not sure. Vieira to Cagliari, finds Vicente. He lets the ball through to Toledo, and Toledo scores. I'm not sure if it was on purpose what Vicente did there. I think I called him Vincente a few times, it's Vicente. But he played the ball through nicely to Toledo. Let's have a look in 3D. So Vieira finds Cagliari, who finds Vicente. Oh, Vicente with a sliding tackle to bring the ball to Toledo, and Toledo with his right foot scores a goal. That's something new. Toledo is really not a goal scorer, but I like that we are getting a few goals out of him. Alinovic to Michel, who is again up against 3 men, can beat them. Brings in the cross, but not accurate enough. We are really not having a lot of possession in this game, seems like. They're having a lot more possession, but they're not doing anything with it, I guess. Toledo now. Can he beat this man? He plays to Castellano, to Bigas, Vicente, to Vieira. Vieira cannot find anyone, loses the ball. But David Garcia covers, Alilovic gets the ball to Vieira. Back to Vicente. Vicente out to Toledo. Toledo dribbles in the middle to Vicente. Vieira to Cagliari. Back to Vieira and then to Toledo, but this time... Oh, he wasn't offside. Toledo should have scored again. If only he would be a better shot, then we could really be up here 2-0 against them. Vicente out to Toledo. Toledo cannot get there. Betis are playing the ball out of the defense now. Short passing from them. Now a ball on the left flank. Can Alilovic deal with it? No, he cannot. Back to the center. Joaquin has the ball. Joaquin Buribus loses the ball out. Toledo to Vicente, out to Alilovic to Vieira. Vieira finds a through ball to Kayeri. Kayeri is one-on-one with the keeper. Kayeri cannot score. That's disappointing. Alilovic to Vieira again. Kayeri again. Can he shoot? No, he cannot. Oh yes, I forgot to talk about Kayeri. We used the money we got from Aitami immediately to buy Kayeri out of his agent's contract, and we are now the sole owners of Kayeri and extending his contract at the moment. So Vieira with the corner. It comes on for Vicente. Vicente tries to find someone but cannot. We had 3 clear-cut chances and 3 half chances in the first 20 minutes, so the system seems to be working fairly well so far. They didn't have a shot on target yet to have a shot on target. That's nice to see. Let's now concentrate. Vieira is having a good game, it seems like. He is currently one of our best rated players. Vieira with a free kick. Brings it into David Garcia, and David Garcia scores, I think, his first goal of the season. Is it? Let's have a look. It doesn't say anywhere, but I think it's his first game of the goal of the season. Not game, goal of course. A nice header. Nice free kick from Vieira, I have to say that. So Vieira is having a really good game as the trequartista. Maybe it's something we can play more in the future as well. Okay, then start the second half. Vieira to Toledo, the kickoff highlight. Why am I even commentating this? It's the kickoff highlight. We are getting a free kick out of it, at least something. I have to take off Vieira soon, although he's on an 8.8 rating. Might wait a little bit longer. Vieira. I don't want to injure him though. When he drops down to 65% of conditioning, yes, now it's time to take him off. Half an hour left. We're going to play Alilovic in this role, and we're going to try Emmanuel Boateng as the winger on the right hand side. He is probably going to be a long-term solution there. Actually, I'm going to try Kayeri as an advanced forward now. Might be working better for counters. Other than that, no changes so far. Let's see, maybe Emmanuel Boateng can impress us here. I'm gonna make another change. I'm not happy with Kayeri, so I'm gonna bring on Exposito again from the bench as a poacher. And also I'm gonna bring on the new man, Gomez, as a central defender, just to give him his debut. Let's have a look. Betis now on the attack. Joaquin to Buribus. He's dribbling through the center. It looks like he cannot find anyone. Teo now. Can he cross? I think Mitchell dealt with the cross there. Nice. Let's encourage them. Corner comes in for them. Corner is still there. Oh, this is just poor defending there. Just really poor defending. I think our new man, Gustavo Gomez, he should have done much better there. I think he had the chance to clear the ball here. Yeah, no, not really actually. Not really. He just was walking around aimlessly. It's a little bit disappointing. But it's his first action on the ball here. Oh, on the pitch. Let's give him a break. No, don't concede again now, please. Don't concede another one. It would be terrible. Bigas gets the ball to Dani Castellano. Can he find someone? No, he cannot. Betis is still attacking. Joaquin to Guardado to Teo with a shot from range. Cannot get it on goal. Let's not do anything fancy now. Tighten up. Bigas, fairly high up the pitch, to Boateng, to Alilovic. Exposito loses the ball. Boateng again on the ball. Against 3 men, loses out. Gomez. Back to Chichi Thola. Exposito, can he win the header? It seems like he cannot. Vicente gets the ball. Alilovic to Toledo. Toledo, come on, beat your man. Just beat your man. Run to the corner. Castellano. Back to Toledo. Vicente. Vicente scores. That's the decider. 3-1. This game is wrapped up. We beat Betis again. Away from home with a counter-attacking approach this time. Also, it's not that counter-attacking actually. It's just kinda like we are not playing that many counter-attacks. We're just trying to play nice football. Vicente, este segundo volante. Oh, the goalkeeper Adam should have done much better. I don't know what he was doing there. Should have done much better. 11 shots on target this game. That's a lot for us. Alilovic, can you do something? Alilovic finds Exposito. Exposito keeps the ball, brings it to Alilovic again, who shots. Oh, that was another good chance for us. Let me have a look at the league table. We are now 13th. Betis are 10th. Corner for us. Alilovic doesn't get it anywhere. Toledo gets the second ball. Back to Alilovic. Alilovic, can you do something? He tries to cross, but doesn't get past the defender. Another corner for us. Alilovic, bring it in, come on. Oh, he cannot find anyone there. Game should be over soon. Oh, don't concede or I'm gonna get nervous here. Exposito, beat your man, come on. No, I cannot. Guardado for Betis to Teo. Teo beats our man, brings it in for Joaquin, and they score. Oh, with 1.5 minutes left. If they score another goal here, then I'm gonna be massively disappointed. Mondi to Guardado, plays to Teo, and Teo, even though he's injured, he beats our man. He plays a great ball through to Joaquin. Joaquin, just first touch volley. Interesting. Toledo. Game should be wrapped up now. Castellano back to Toledo. Vicente. Exposito. And game's over. Away from home. 3-1. 3-2 victory. Not too bad. So let's have a look. Oh yeah, you can see here. Deportivo have accepted the loan offer for Saul with optional future fee of 450,000 euros. He doesn't look too bad for a fullback option here on attack. Fairly decent all-round stats, nothing special of course, but he's just going to be a backup. He's not going to be a long-term solution. Although he's fairly young and only 23, I'm not sure if he is even going to stay here. I'm just going to take a look at him. If he comes in on a loan, I also have another candidate that I'm looking at the moment, but he might be one of the options. So Vieira, I'm gonna praise him for great creating of chances. He created 5 key passes and assists as well. Really happy with Vieira in the trequartista role. Maybe he can do it again. I think we're gonna wrap it up. I think we're gonna end the episode here, and see you next time around for maybe Eibar and Athletic in the league. I think that's what we're gonna do. The transfer window is gonna be done by then, and I'm gonna show you all the new transfers. I still have a little bit of money left here. The wage budget, a little bit left in the wage budget. 1 million left in transfer budget. The board actually gave me 1 million euros to spend when I asked them for it, and so pretty happy with them. We are now 13th in the league. Actually only 6 points out of the Europa League qualification spot. Interesting. And only 7 points away from the Champions League qualification spot. Can we move up in the league? Can we do something there? We're gonna find out next time. Bye bye.
Soy de Las Palmas.